Player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. As we're just about ready to get this one started. It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. In this era of player...
Always does. Thank you, DA. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson. Then it's Doug McDermott. Then there's Murray. And it's Vassell in at the 2. And for the Warriors, Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. Out of experience on the floor tonight, Greg, how does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
Thompson finds Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And when you're looking for someone to answer a three-pointer, Steph's probably your guy. He lives to one-up the opponent.
Pass to Johnson. And here's McDermott. Inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Vassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. And he hits the jump shot. Vassell's got 5 points so far.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp. And he's unselfish, too. I love seeing that combination.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Murray. Drops in the layup for 2.
You know, Murray's game is about putting the ball on the floor, moving without it when he doesn't have it, and driving and keeping pressure on the defense.
Curry gets the bucket. He has 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Draymond Green. That's his first personal foul.
The Spurs shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Shooting
and
for
it's
San
been
Antonio.
an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group. Only around 75%.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. First one falls for him.
You know, you look at the potential Murray has, and it's exciting, quite honestly. He's a lead guard. He plays the point, but he's more of a scorer than a distributor at this point.
And so Murray nails both of them. Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Wide open look here for Murray. A 3-pointer is right on target. Murray's got 7 points.
Well, I tell you what, that's a sight for sore eyes to see Murray connecting from distance, because when he's doing that, it really opens things up for him, because we know he can get to the basket.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. The pass to Purtle. Here's Vassell. Spurs passing it around. And the dunk. Pirtle.
Hey, look at Pirtle. Making it look easy, dropping the hammer down on the defense.
And probably surprising to scouts, Johnson has played power forward quite a bit.
Well, you know, he's not as tall as most power forwards, but he's really cut up. He's bouncy, he's energetic, fearless, and he's really a mismatch for most other forwards. And, you know, that's going to be free throws. I mean, the length and quickness of Wiggins forcing the defender's hand there.
It's his first trip to the line.
Andrew Wiggins.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. The Spurs have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's 9 points for DeJounte Murray.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
On the wing, Thompson. He's defended by McDermott. That'll go on McDermott. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Looney's checked in for Green. Bielitsa comes in for Wiggins. And it's Iguodala in for Jordan Poole. Curry can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Collins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
That one on Thompson.
Second.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Thompson from long range.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
And that's always your first priority defensively, and I think they're doing a nice job.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Count that bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
A staple of Iguodala's attack. His ball handling remains incredible and difficult to guard against.
There's the drive. And Looney sends it back. Iguodala against Richardson. Passes it to Looney. It's stolen by Jones. Now here's Richardson. Guarded closer. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And he banks in the layup.
How about the body control Thompson has? Used to taking punishment and still able to convert.
Walker goes in and finished off by Walker.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Iguodala finds Curry. 51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Spurs leading by 4. Jones for 3. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
No one covering.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Warriors with the rebound. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Curry passes to Thompson. Back to Curry. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And they'll get another chance. It'll count. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for San Antonio. He finishes with... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Josh Richardson, And it's Bates Diop in at the 4-man position. Richardson dishes to Collins. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And there's Richardson on the assist by Walker. Richardson's got 5 now.
You know, that shot right there, Richardson's three-point shooting is what's helped him stay in the league as a second-round pick.
Porter, no luck. Spurs leading by 7. Richardson the pass to Collins. That shot missing. Nice D from Porter.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Curry gets the bucket.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Collins passes to Primo. Richardson gets a wide-open look. Offensive rebound. Here's Bates Diop. Drills the three-pointer. Bates Diop's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And that one's good by Porter. Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another. And it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Violets. Iguodala comes in for Porter. And Lee subbed in for Stephen Curry.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision. He has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. Murray, and there's the drive. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Lee finds Wiseman. It's tipped. Hurdle up top. Iguodala with the steal. That'll go on McDermott. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Dayton. Pass to Vassell. Murray right side. Back to Johnson. Pass to Vassell. Outside for Murray. And he's good on the 3-ball. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, Murray plays with an intelligence and a poise that belies his years. I mean, this guy rarely forces things. He's very good at allowing things to come to him. And just has a nice rhythm and pace he plays with.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Count that one. Murray's got 16.
Tell you what, guys, you've got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
Textbook, nice pass, a great catch, even better finish.
To the right side for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
And Pirtle sends it back.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
No one near Peyton as he lets it go. Another three for Golden State.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Murray, the pass to McDermott, out to the right wing. Johnson outside. Open shot by Murray, and another basket for San Antonio.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
It's Iguodala with the drive. There's Kuminga. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his third personal foul.
And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. Wiggins comes in for Andre Iguodala. Thompson, he's checked in for Peyton. And Poole subbed in for Lee. Thompson is double. Kuminga dishes to Thompson. And Pirtle sends it back. Poole the pass to Thompson. Goes back up. 6 on the shot clock. And that one is good. Thompson's got 6.
Really, where can't Thompson hit from? His stroke makes the mid-range look easy.
And stolen by Wiggins. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Kuminga throws it down.
And that's how you deal with guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. To the wing right side. Going inside. Can't get it to fall.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game.
The Warriors making a switch here. Porter's checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Jones checked in for Johnson. Josh Richardson comes in for Doug McDermott. And Walker subbed in for Vassell.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the Lakers.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much. Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Here's Poole.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
On three-pointer, Wiggins. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Poole. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the San Antonio Spurs. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Big night so far for DeJounte Murray. He had 18 points and 2 assists. Kenny, what was your take on...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Wiggins is out there with Thompson. And it's Green in at the center. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Johnson attacking. It's deflected. Now the Warriors moving it up. Green with the ball. Offensive rebound. Outside for Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's Murray. Wiggins with some nice D.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Golden State moving the ball around. Feeds it to Thompson. And stolen by Murray. Here's Vassell. And it's good off the back rim and in. Vassell's got 12.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Payton, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. The Spurs also with the sub. H. Diop's checked in. Payton kicks to Green. Thompson outside for the lead. A shot, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And one of Johnson's teammates recently called him country strong. And Johnson himself acknowledged he has a lot of room to get even stronger. That is scary.
Different look here for the Warriors. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Damian Lee in for Jordan Poole. Lee against Johnson. Lee dishes to Iguodala. Can't cash in from close range. And Greg along with the power. Johnson brings great athleticism.
And that makes him a tremendous rebounder. Can switch defensively. It's within the realm of possibility that he becomes an all-star someday.
A pass to Kuminga. And taken away by Johnson. Ball's knocked loose. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. In the corner, it's McDermott. It's rebounded by Payton. Here's Kuminga. Yep, it counts. He's got 6.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Primo, the pass to Johnson for the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
And the Spurs with some changes. Collins checked in for McDermott. And Walker subbed in for Vassell. Iguodala with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. It's hauled in by Bates Diop. And the Spurs with possession. Big stretch here going 10-2. Primo with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And Kuminga gets it to go. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To the inside. The kick out to Walker. Driving the lane and finished off by Walker.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Kuminga, no good. Spurs leading by 10. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Kuminga, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
There's Walker with the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Passes it to Poole. Clock at 6. Here's Curry with the 3. Good on the triple. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Curry against Walker. Kicks it out to Richardson. Drains it from beyond the arc. Richardson's got 8 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Curry with the 3. Green. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Richardson. Out to Thompson. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's good from long range.
Boy, Andrew Wiggins, the former first overall pick, showing off his passing skills there.
It's Richardson on the wing. Pass to Johnson. With the drive. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Richardson. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Pops it up. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's San Antonio riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. San Antonio leading by 15. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Murray and Walker are the guards. Pirtle is out there with Jones. And it's Richardson in at the small 4. Counted good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times. An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. San Antonio also making some changes. McDermott comes in for Jones. And it's Vassell in for Lonnie Walker. Curry kicks to Green. Thompson against Richardson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. It's Richardson on the wing. Dishes to Murray. Pass to McDermott. 6 to shoot. Murray outside. Tries it from the top of the key. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. And yes, it's good. 18 points for Stephen Curry.
I'll tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
Here's Murray. Kicks it out to Richardson. knocks down the three ball.
Richardson.
Richardson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Wiggins passes to Curry. Here's the 3. And it's Wiggins missing. And Murray's got the ball here for the Spurs. 17 points was their biggest margin. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Exactly what Richardson can do on the drive. I mean, he can handle the ball. He's got a quick step. And he can finish when he gets to the rim.
They get it back. Green. Curry is inside. He's covered by Murray. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Misses off the right iron. Here's Richardson.
Walking foul called on Klay Thompson. That's his second
The
personal
Warriors
foul.
making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Bates Diop's checked in. For 3, Murray. Warriors with the rebound.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Spurs leading by 13. Now the pass to Vassell. Out to the right wing. Over Green. Pirtle trying to get open. Pass to Bates Diop. Launches it. Hits it from three-point range. And the Spurs lead by 16.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
And Thompson gets it to go.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Pass to Vassell. He dishes it to Pirtle. Here's Bates Diop. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And such a smart pass from Curry. There isn't much this guy can't do with the ball in his hands. He sees the whole court.
Took him no time at all on that one. Bates Diop's got 11 points here in just the second half. Poked loose and stolen by Murray. Drives to the hoop, and it's Murray with the jam.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
That'll go on McDermott. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Poole's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Walker comes in for Devin Vassell.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Murray, good.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for San Antonio.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was
for DeJounte Murray.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Walker surveying the floor. Bates Diop misses. And it's the Warriors' ball. Curry from deep three-point land. The long-distance three is buried.
Any Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
And that's an intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock. But really, they're just getting themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over. They're the only ones who don't realize that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Green. Bielitsa comes in for Wiggins. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Lee's subbed in for Jordan Poole. And really deep three that time.
And you'd be hard-pressed to find another shooter in history with better range than Steph Curry. Those deep threes are nothing for him.
Back to Jones. And the three off target. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the